Okay, guys. Welcome back to part 1 of What If Naruto is a Prodigy. I'm going to go over the beginner skills of this. This is going to be a Naruto X Kushina story. So this is not an ordinary one. And for those of you who thought this would be an ordinary of What If Naruto was a Prodigy, I'm going to call you out for your own stupidity. It's never a simple story with me. So let's get right into it. So, this time Kushina survived it, but Minato still died. Naruto, without knowing it, he was born with an affinity to all 5 elements. It's not impossible, but it's extremely rare. Some dojutsu guarantee it, though, such as... But there's going to be one I'm going to give him 2 different bloodlines, both of his own creation. The first one is a Fuingan. This is the Seal Eye. The Seal Eye is a unique dojutsu for a very particular reason. Oh, shit. I guess I was... Wait, what the hell am I even working? I've survived over a... Oh, wait, no, I remember now. This must have added up the entire... Playing last, okay. So let's get right back into it, guys. So... Let's... Okay, we're gonna start when Naruto is 5, because that's when a lot of shit's gonna go down. By the age of 5, Naruto is already a guaranteed prodigal genius. A genius prodigy. He can learn anything overly quickly, to such a point where no one could deny his prodigy. The side of him that everybody would tend to fear. No one could ever deny this anymore. It's reached that point. He's deadly and feared for it. Naruto has started work. Naruto, after seeing so many bloodline users, thought, "Hey, yo, I want to create a bloodline." But when he thought of a bloodline, he thought of 2 different bloodlines that came to thought. The Uzumaki clan chakra chains are a bloodline, yes, but a very weak one, and one that isn't normally classified as a bloodline because how weak it is. So, these 2 bloodlines are the Fuingan. Okay, it's simple. You know every fucking seal that ever existed and that ever will exist. They go into your mind when this dojutsu is active. And anywhere you look, you can place the seal. Which means Hairushin, that's a technique in his damn back pocket. Now that I've made that clear, the second bloodline, known as Black Blood. This will give the user, it will for one turn the blood of the user completely black. But the upside, you get complete and utter control over your blood. He's also starting to study and try to figure out how to recreate the dead bone pulse. But he wanted to make it better, so he thought, why not make the ash bone? The all-killing bone. So, no, he decided to try to create the all-killing bone as a bloodline. It can do whatever the dead bone, but the all-killing ash bone bloodline, he upgraded it to where it's actual technique that Kaguya uses, the all-killing ash bone. He upgraded the Kaguya bloodline. This created Naruto to his maximum efficiency, with his 4 bloodlines, Fuingan, Black Blood, all-killing Ashbone, and, which pretty much makes him indestructible, may I remind you. So, over the past, he also realized he had both yin and yang, so he started mixing them together. He was finally able to recreate a certain technique. This technique's name, but he didn't know he recreated it. He created two different variants of this technique: creation of all things and destruction of all things. One allows you to destroy anything with just a touch, and the other one allows you to create anything. Naruto, after realizing how overpowered this actually is, he also has been wanting to learn a specific weapon style, but he could never find a weapon that suits him. So he decided to create a weapon. Now, I actually have an image of the weapon, so let me show you. Let's go to my gallery, which I should have already had marked up on the right photo. But hey, this right here is the weapon. What is this? Oh, the one that's currently getting recorded. Okay. So, this is the weapon. Yes, this is the weapon. That's what the weapon looks like. Resume. And let's go with the drill. So, okay, so defense is better, max HP, more defense. So, so, so let me explain this weapon's abilities. I wanted this to be a bit of a unique weapon. So I'm not just gonna steal. For one, this weapon can separate into two different parts through the middle, can break in half easily enough, and reconnect, making it a dual-wieldable weapon. Now, this weapon is a powerful thing. Its ability is just as it can absorb and release energy. And in case you're wondering, it's a material that's indestructible, but it mixed with aluminium. But it's mixed with whatever the metal of whatever what's Black Panther's suit's made out of the metal I'm thinking of. It's made out of that in the metal that the sages expect. When he thought of this metal, he made that into a weapon, a unique weapon that would only obey him. This weapon he decided to name Arashi no Ryu, a weapon that can only be wielded by one person at a time, and it can only be passed down by that one person. Now, Arashi no Ryu, Storm Dragon, is a unique weapon. Purely because how useful a weapon like that, the ability to store and release kinetic energy is an amazing weapon to have. Now, if anyone but the wielder touches it, it will release all of its currently stored kinetic energy. And if it doesn't have any, it will feel like it will weigh 1,000. It will it will weigh an endless amount of pounds, meaning there is literally nothing that can hold it other than him, which it will lay as light as a feather to him. So, over this past year, Kushina has started to realize she doesn't have These feelings are not motherly to her son. No, she don't know why, but these feelings are slowly becoming more and more sexual and romantic. It shocks her, but she still understands the Uzumaki are one of the clans that normally are okay with incest. Normally, by the way, homemade bloodlines like that, it's impossible to to make it actually genetic. But because of the Kurama who Naruto befriended not too long ago, he made it more than possible. Naruto swore never to use a technique that someone else made, by the way. So in case you're wondering, yes, Naruto is only ever going to use. He will also use other people's techniques and all that, but they're going to be very rare and few in between. You will see him sometimes hitting over to someone with that water style, water dragon jutsu and shit. But you will mostly see him. So yes, and when he looks at a seal, he can completely understand it, making him even deadlier. Got another drill. But anyways, over this past year, he's mastered his new weapon, Arashi no Ryu. I need to keep up my defense. By the way, guys, this is gonna be the main game you'll catch me playing in the background now, because I'm actually having a lot of fun with Survivor. You, it's just me playing very defensively at a range. I'm a mix of my character that I normally play this is a mix of both a tank and a man that you just really do not want to anger. Come on, kill the damn thing. I need a heal. I need a heightened defense. Ooh, and the ability. Or I can master another attack and work my defense in a second. I need defense, but it. Need defense. I can work on my drill next time I get one. And there, that will make up a bit for it. Once again, I can master defense or offense. Better offense. And I can go right into attack. Ooh, and I can upgrade that kunai. Well, damn, I'm lucky. But anyways, Naruto started going to the academy at age. He spent that last year working on a few extra things. Also, he doesn't know why, but his feelings are starting to change for his mother. He knows he'd almost never seen her as a mother, but he also knows he always loved her. But it was not in a motherly, loving way. He doesn't know what these feelings are for his mother is, though. And that's what worries him, is that he doesn't know what they are. More attack is better than nothing. So, all my top things are mastered now. So I'm literally up here, finished. I'm personally just being patient. There's almost nothing that can currently kill me, and defense can still get better. It's just a game plan of how long will it fucking take. I need a speed boost right now, more than anything else. Wait, that green thing caught my interest. Does that green thing have yet to see one of those? No, so let's see what that green line. Oh, it says ball, so it's most like my replacement for soccer. Yep. Okay. Now we gotta start collecting while we're at it. Yep. Get up that slaughter. Magni will help me start collecting because I'm pretty much unkillable currently. Ooh, that's helpful. Ooh, another plus. I think that's going to replace one or two things. Yeah, that replaced my So in case you guys are particularly wondering what I'm working on currently, I'm trying to fully create the most over fucking powered way in handling this. More HP. Keep up the slaughter. Yes, I am gonna sugarcoat what this is. If someone says this ain't a slaughter, they don't know what they're talking about, obviously enough. More speed. This is a brutal killing method at this point. It's just a slaughter. There's literally almost nothing anymore that could actually kill me. They just need pity at this point. Cause it's just a fucking slaughter. Anyway, oh yeah. He entered the academy. Kushina knew in her clan that incest was a possibility. So a part of her really understood what was going on. And a part of her knew Minato would still want her to be happy, even if it was with their own son. So yeah. How many enemies are this? Get two more upgrades. Anyways. I have yet to get my grubby little hands on a glove yet. Anyways, let's get back into this. More defense. Currently, I concentrate on getting great defense to begin. Attack can be worked on later. Anyways, let's get back into the video. Ooh, more defense. Like I said, defense is what I'm concentrating on getting currently. Everything else can be held off. Back to the video. So, Kushina fully understands he's falling for Naruto. He has a unique weapon and so much shit's going on in his current life. Now we're going to skip to the end of the class. Now, Kushina would take Naruto as an apprentice, if you ask me. Yes, I'm going to straight up tell you. The moment she sees the way that Konoha's treating her son, she doesn't give a shit. She will not become Hokage, even if she has the skill and power. Not with the way they treated her son. At least not with the amount of stuff I know about Kushina's personality. Still working on a very microscopic defense. Anyways. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Yes, and I do think Kushina would apprentice, especially after she found out how she felt about him. That's almost a definite. Why? She wouldn't. In my opinion, Kushina as a person will never waste an opportunity to get close to a man that she has some type of feelings for. A set of 3. Kuna's up to 3, and which I don't care. That was a perfected version of both of my defense before I do anything else. Kuna's might be a. Seems like though I'm getting one of those too. But I would like to have a great offense before I work on. Or not, because I'm, like I said, defense is a bit more important to me currently. I have one more level to get on this. Then anyways, let's get back into the video. So, how am I gonna make the Land of Waves arc happen? You guys know what? I'm gonna add a lemon here just to, because in my opinion, I highly doubt Kushina would ignore these emotions no matter if she hates this side of herself. But the question is, how am I gonna make it happen? You don't know if I have the ability, I'm gonna ignore it. Anyways, let's get back to the video. I've it's limbs can be handled in many ways. It's just a question. Once again, reach a purple. Come on. So, okay, I think I know how. Naruto just finished passing the class. Kushina's at home while Naruto is still at school. She realized, hey, if I want to make this relationship go a bit further, I need to make a move. And a move that cannot be misunderstood. She's like, so I have to. Then the word seduce him came in her head, and she's like, okay, that could work. So she decides, how am I supposed to seduce Naruto? Then she remembered, hey, I know Naruto's gonna pass, I could give it to him as a surprise if he did. This could work. Okay. Yes, max defense. Perfect. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Come on, world. Bless me here. Bless me, you son of a bitch. So, now we're gonna skip to when Naruto gets home because she and him both knew there was no way he was failing. That's why she was so willing to go with the seduction plan. She said when they were eating dinner, she said, "Hey Naruto, I have a surprise for you when we're done." Naruto, wondering what it was, he just said, "Okay." He also had a thing for his mom, and he realized it was a crush. Wait, it's not disappear. That's its damn advantage. It doesn't disappear. Oh shit! Adding this. Ooh, ooh. This is the most godlike defense. This takes that issue away. Okay. I want to max out my defense currently. That's why I am so concentrated on purely getting defense. It isn't too complicated. There's one more thing you have to get to make this defense perfect. XP, come on. That's an offensive one. Okay. She told Naruto to close his eyes as she grabs his arm and starts to pull him towards her bedroom. She knew what she was about to do could either make or break the relationship she wants to start forming with her son. Boy, that part of her knows this. The more part of her who hasn't had any in years, and also the part of her that also knows that, hey, I already like him. Why am I acting like a bitch? Fucking maxed, ain't it? Is it just bad luck? Yeah, it has to be at this point. Yeah, it is. Fuck. Well, damn. More magnet, that will collect more. More experience. Okay. So when she gets to her room, she quickly, without telling him to open her eyes, she quickly takes off her dress. She was wearing a lacy thong, a racy bra and panties. She wanted to seduce him, and she knew this fact. And why a part of her knew what she was doing was partially wrong, she also knew it was not against her clan's rules or anything. But argue it. She tells him he can open her eyes. He asks what's going on. She gave him a smile filled with lust and said, "I'm your surprise, baby." And said, "I'm your surprise, daddy." As she grinned lustfully and pushed him onto the bed and took off his pants and said, "Let me start with the work." She quickly, before he could tell her we shouldn't, took off her panties and started jumping on him. She, she could see his member was hard at first sight. She knew that she was not ugly by any means of the word. She knew she was hot, goddammit. She ain't stupid. So she chose to. So she chose. So she's. While she was jumping on his dick, she leaned down and kissed him and said, "Do you know how hard it is to pretend to act that I thought that you didn't like me? I knew I wasn't giving hints or anything, but I wasn't trying to hide that I hold deeper affections than a mother to you." So while she was still jumping on him, moaning every now and then in pleasure, something in him finally wanted to make her moan out his name truly. Something in him, after so long of him trying to hold back these emotions for his mother, finally broke. done. I beat the entire fucking level within a single part. So, while I'm looking through all this, I'm about to go on a leveling up spree. So, claim. I'm gonna have to go on a damn claiming spree. Something in him wanted to dominate her. Something in him knew that he loved her, and that this was a sign of consent. As he grabbed her waist and flipped her over and started just thrusting into her, they both knew they wanted this. They both knew what they held for each other was not basic affections. They both knew what they held for each other was love. Neither of them would choose to straight up say it out loud, though. But it's a fact that they both knew. As Naruto finally did his last thrust, and as they both said out loud, "I'm coming." As he crooned into her and she crooned into him, they crooned at the same time. She reached utter ecstasy. They both reached. As he looked at his mother and asked, "So what are we now?" she said. As she kissed and said, "We're lovers." It's normal for my clan to have shit like this happen. About common with my clan that incestuous relationships like ours are. That's very fucking common. As she kissed him lovingly. Okay, he said, "Okay, I love you too." And guys, that's where, okay, I love you. And guys, that's where we're ending off part 1 of What If Naruto Was a Prodigy.